here?
He's going under the futon, but...
Just crawling around.
He whacked me.
Well, yeah.
He loves whacking you. That means he loves you.
He plays tag. That's just what he does.
He plays tag with our dog.
He's
too.
that one kid in kindergarten. He's like, do you want to play tag? Do you want to play tag? Do you want to play tag?
You still play tag, don't you?
Yeah, but...
Not during COVID.
In kindergarten...
The teachers only watch at school if... They only watch kids that don't space out. And you can't play tag.
Because I've been touching somebody too close.
But you can play air tag.
Air tag? How does air tag work?
So basically, you put your hand in front of their face. Not like you're gonna touch them.
Uh-huh.
It's just like that. And then they know you're tagging them.
That sounds super sad.
In our class, we do that.
Is there a lot of people who cheat, I assume? Because they're like, tag, and they're like, no, you didn't.
Some people touch your back, but they don't.
That's too close.
They touch you, and they get in trouble, which I hate getting in trouble. Two kids in my class don't even do their schoolwork, and they get in trouble for it. And they have to do it all at recess and miss their recess.
In
Womp womp.
In kindergarten, what I was talking about, that one kid that was always asking to play tag. There was just this one kid, and he wouldn't stop saying, you want to play tag? And it was just everyone. It was like, you want to play tag? You want to play tag? You want to play tag? We were like,
This water's very cold.
So did someone finally play tag with that kid?
I think a lot of people did, especially a lot of the new students, because they didn't know. He just kept asking.
Oh, that's good. He's a consistent by numbers kid. I like it.
Yep.
He'll be a good salesman when he grows up. Speaking of salesmen, this is 1-star reviews with Andrew Van. I have not Larry Simonson and Caleb Westman today, but I do have my stepkids here. We're going to read the reviews of Frankie's Fun Park. If you haven't been able to tell by the episode, Frankie's Fun Park has been around for over 20 years in Greenville, and it's generally one of my favorite places to go since I was a teenager. They have, obviously, golf courses. They have go-karts. They have water boats, batting cages. I think there's like a little swing ride kind of flippy thing.
Yeah, and there's
like a little
one
drop.
in where you go up and then you come down. There's one in Disney World or Disneyland.
Laser tag.
Whichever one we went to.
There's like a little fun house thing inside, all kinds of stuff, and obviously arcades. So we're gonna
My favorite one is the Mario Kart one. I always run to it,
You always pick Peach.
and I have it on my Switch.
Yeah, but you like
And
Peach.
have one on your Switch.
And then you like it when we sit in the back and shoot the gun for you.
What gun?
The gun when the two people merge in the game in the arcade version. You there's an ability where you merge and one of you shoots and one of you drives. So.
Oh, and we have to scoot the seat up because I'm short.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can't understand that, but my legs will grow. My legs will grow.
So we're going to read the reviews of Frankie's Fun Park, but just know that generally we do like this place. It is just funny, though, to read the bad reviews sometimes and just kind of get a different sense of story. Like this one. Took my grandson for his birthday. The staff is more focused on socializing with their friends than waiting on guests. I spent over $110 with a 5-year-old. The guy over the prize counter was more than rude. My grandson had 120 points, gave him one choice, walked off and said, "That's all you get." Wow. No thank you or goodbye.
What was I gonna
That
say?
kind of sounds rude.
That sound rude.
That's just teenagers. A bunch of teenagers work at Frankie's Fun Park. I'm assuming, but like that's all teenagers do is sleep and hang out with their friends.
Well, when we were at the lake, just me, Landon, Erica, Dad, there's this boat that was beside another boat. They were teenagers, and one of the teenagers had a football trying to throw it. They were taunting the people on the other boat, trying to throw it to them. But they actually didn't.
Ah, boo.
They said, "Ha ha, you missed. You suck."
Well,
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's no fun. All right, read your first one.
They told us go-karts are closed, even though there's still people riding them, and lining up for it, but for some reason we're not allowed.
Messed up. So that's not really messed up though. So let me give you an example. When we go to Aldi or Publix, sometimes you're in a line and sometimes the cashier has to close the line, but they let the people who are in the line still come through before they close it. That sounds kind of like this. It's like, okay, we're going to close this ride, but the folks in line can stay because they're already here, but any new people can't come in because otherwise they would never leave. Like they would never close. So,
What if there's like a whole line? It would take hours for them.
right, and they would never go home. That would be sad. So,
I would probably be tired if I was in that line, and I would probably just fall over and sleep on the ground.
yeah, we want to do that. All right, you got one.
Yeah.
It's like in all caps.
I would probably get ran over by a lot of people when they walk past.
Maybe you guys need to do training again. Majority of the workers stand there and look out at you with a capital, just you, with nasty stares, makes you uncomfortable, and looks like they hate their job. No one should feel this way when spending good money. That's just kind of sad for the workers. It's like, go.
So that was in all capital letters, just to emphasize how mad that person was, I guess. And sounds like that person's just not a happy person in general.
Why are you mad that someone's having a bad day? I get if you're mad that they are.
If they were getting mad at me, I would run.
Yeah.
Run for my life.
It just sounds like they're getting mad and they're paranoid, meaning they kept wondering why people were staring at them, and they probably really weren't staring at them. So, just one of those kinds of people. It's all right. All right. I would give it 5 stars for the games, but 1 star for the service. I've been there many times in the last couple of years, and it never seems to get any better. No smiles, no sense of urgency to help. I get the impression that none of the employees are trained in customer service and they don't like their jobs. I'd still go, just don't expect to feel welcome here. So, yeah, again, like we said earlier, sounds like a lot of teenagers work there. Maybe they have attitudes, which is kind of like the Power Rangers, but whatever. So, don't expect good things from teenagers. It's fine.
You had a Power Rangers game when we had our TV right in front of us.
I do.
It used to be right over behind you.
And we rearranged the bonus room?
Yeah, when we arranged it, because now that we start school, we had to move my desk up here.
Mm-hmm. Make it a classroom.
Make it a classroom, yeah. My teacher always asks, what's behind you? I'm like, it's my play area.
Lots of games. All right, you have one that says, was very. Nope, sorry, I was late. If Frankie's is your next one.
If Frankie's under new management is so...
It shows.
So, it shows that the staff sucks. And the customers
Service.
does too. There was only one nice young lady out of everybody's SMH.
Which
whatever.
means shaking my head. Like this, like shaking my head in disappointment. So.
That's what people do when they're just like,
Upset.
why? I thought my forehead. I'm like, why?
Why?
Especially when a kid wasn't doing their schoolwork. I'm like,
Why? Frankie's probably is under new management. I bet Frankie's changes a lot of managers because not a lot of people stick around for too long. Because I'm sure it looks like a fun place, but I bet it's not a fun place to work.
yeah.
That's why we found I bet the person who was cleaning the playhouse after that kid peed in there. He was miserable. He's just in this like compact corner.
So the
He's
story
like,
goes, folks, is we took the kids 2 years ago on my now wife's birthday when we were I think we were dating or we were engaged at least.
It was
And
in November that her birthday is.
January.
January.
And it was cold. So, yes, winter had just started. And we went outside. And I thought it would be a fun idea to go in the go-karts. And we froze our faces off because you rode with Mom and Lena rode with me. Cheeks were red.
I driving or was Mom driving?
You were driving. Mom was driving. You're too little. You were like only 5. So
I was freezing.
you were freezing. You remember that part.
My cheeks got cold.
Mm-hmm.
My hands get cold. My legs get cold. And my arms get cold. Everything gets cold.
And then after that, we warmed up by letting you guys run around in the play pit area, which is like a 3-story jungle gym netted thing.
Yes,
and
I love that.
you guys were in there. And then I remember joking with Mom. We were sitting there like 20 feet away from one corner. And I looked up and I said, that'd be really sad if someone just peed all of a sudden and it landed. Next thing I know, like 10 minutes later, I see this like trickle of just urine coming down. And it just like hits like water, just full pour. And I just looked over and I pointed at Mom and I was like, we got to go. And I remember they like blew a whistle. You guys were asked to leave and they had to clean it out. So
I bet the manager was miserable.
I don't know if the manager cleaned it. I think it was just some kid, like some teenager probably had to clean it up. So I know.
Probably the person that did that had to clean it up.
No,
That's
it
their
was,
punishment. Probably.
no, it was a little kid. They wouldn't make him do that, but that would be really sad.
Scrub.
All right, you got one that says
Was very dirty and disgusting tonight. Everyone was very rude and disgusting. Would not recommend taking small children. Why is everything disgusting?
I don't know. People are just really, that guy was just really about using that word. And
Germaphobes.
if you don't take small kids, then you're just weird because you have to take small kids because it's a play area. So I don't know. I wouldn't
Only
go with
small kids.
I wouldn't go with just your mom. I think we're too old to do that nowadays. All right, this one says, when the manager lies to you about an issue his employee was seen and dead wrong about me, we are from the north, so money is not an issue for us, but I do mind if I patronize and if Frankie's is off my list. Plus, all those wild acting families have taken the fun out of Frankie's forever. So this person is, quote, from the north. So apparently they have, quote, more money than us in the south. And they think they're better. So, yeah, I don't think their opinion counts because they're just being mean from the start.
This is how the Civil War started.
I wish they would be much more civil. Ba-da-ba. All right, you got one that says, guys, you have never
Never got my food that I had waited for
1 hour and 30 minutes. Man, if I waited for something for an hour and 30 minutes, I would be more frequent in making sure I get it than sitting around for an hour and 30 minutes for. I don't know what they were waiting for.
If it was dinner time,
Maybe
it would probably be time to leave. If it was a restaurant,
That's true.
maybe they burnt the food. I could probably understand that.
Then bring me more food.
Maybe the same.
If they're not professionals.
Yeah.
Maybe the same person at Chuck E. Cheese ate their pizza.
Maybe. All right, you once this got there.
Got there early. They never have employees staffed early enough, and they all park in front. That should be reserved for customers. Food in this place is horrible. Please avoid cold sandwich attitude. I bet they live in like Alaska if their food is cold.
So this person complaining because there was no parking spaces as early as they opened, apparently, and it was just saying the food was not good. I mean, that's to be expected at these kinds of places that food isn't good. I mean, I don't know what kind of sandwich they got. That was a cold sandwich, but hopefully they got some kind of refund or something free for it.
Isn't a sandwich not so? If you're getting like a PB&J, isn't it not supposed to be heated? Unless you're just.
I mean, I would eat a frozen pizza then.
It's cooked.
Frozen pizza's good. I like frozen
There's
pizza.
hot sandwiches,
Well,
Philly
Mom would always
cheesesteaks.
have to send us cold pizza because there's no way to heat it up in the
Right.
thing.
You don't get an oven at school, unfortunately.
I love your
we
mom's
do,
Philly
but it's only for the
cheesesteaks.
teachers,
They're good.
principal,
Yeah,
and
they're really good.
the staff.
All right, you have one that says dirty.
Dirty, sticky, overpriced. Every employee that I had
Contact.
contact with was rude and
Acted.
acted like I was bothering them. Dumb.
Dump. They put dump in all capitals. Dump.
The
So.
Probably
Why
'cause
are all
they
these
feel like
people
they're,
like
a
just?
dump?
Why are all these people hating on these teenagers that could potentially be having a bad day?
They think that apparently people should always smile at them and give them the greatest customer service, even at Frankie's Fun Park.
It's like,
This
oh
next
my
one's gonna be
God.
funny that I'm gonna be reading.
That's true.
They like to. They expect them.
I read it. I readed it.
To
Reddit
like
it.
give them like a
Reddit.
red carpet and go like, oh my gosh, you're coming! Oh, we're gonna give you the best service.
All right, you have a next one that says friendly.
I don't know where you're from, but
That's weird.
friendly staff, but personality through. I would not waste time on the go-karts. They are dreadfully slow to the point where some almost feel like they're misfiring, firing. I don't even know what you said. Firing, I'm guessing.
Not worth anywhere close to $8 they charge.
Just saying, when me and Andrew were on the go-karts, he was like a rocket.
Hey, look, we had to win, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like to lose at go-karts, and we won. Froze
Guys,
our faces, but we won.
You guys did
Thank
play. You guys did play the baseball
The
game.
batting net.
Batting cages?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like batting cages too. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. My mom would take me to them. All right, you have one
Wait,
that
you had
says...
Frankie's Fun Park when you were little?
No, this is a place in Simpsonville near my mom's work. One that says why, all capital letters.
Why can't I win anything?
This person just complained, why can't I not win anything?
Probably because they don't have tickets.
Oh,
It's just that you are terrible at games. That no offense, but like
Yeah, no offense.
but like you shouldn't be giving this place a 1-star review because you stink at arcade games and you are just not good at them.
this place is not family friendly. The place is very set up for you to spend as much money as possible. There's no kind of deals or specials to save you money. The games are very expensive, and even the little children playground charges $8 for each child to play. McDonald's is free. The staff is very hard to talk to. They're very inexperienced, seem to have started the day before. The managers know better. Save your money. Go to Dave & Buster's, much nicer and friendlier establishment. I mean, McDonald's is free, but McDonald's, a lot of them are taking away all the play places nowadays. So,
Probably because of COVID.
well, COVID, yeah, that'd be one, but also they're just outdated, and McDonald's doesn't really bring in a lot of kids to play in playgrounds anymore.
And
So.
probably because like to use the drive-through
Drive-thrus
instead of
now?
coming in.
That's true.
Chick-fil-A did better than you. No, I'm kidding.
I
Chick-fil-A.
mean, Chick-fil-A's is better. You guys like
You
Chick-fil-A's
know
a
the
lot.
playground in that Chick-fil-A they remodeled?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That was a good
They used the playground play area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they use the things, those bags that are already ready.
Yeah.
They put it on tables in the playground area, and then when it's ready, when the people are there, they bring it to them.
Exactly.
I remember at Chick-fil-A one time, I was in the playground with Kerrigan. She was up in the top with some other kids. This lady, she came in put something in the back. She forgot to lock the door, and I got in there. I tried to check out what was
Ooh.
back there. The lady was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "Yeah, gotta run."
Yep. Bye. All right. Yeah. One says drop.
Drop a paycheck on a video game.
So apparently that person's mad because they spent a lot of money, meaning they spent probably as much as they make on a paycheck to just win a video game. So, or playing an arcade game probably is what they meant.
How much do most people make on a check?
Depends where you work. I mean, everywhere is different. If you work at GameStop, probably not very much. So if you're an engineer, probably a good bit more. So,
Yes.
all right, your next one is visited, Landon.
Visited on an extremely slow day, and staff was very unpleasant. Seemed like a hassle to ask them questions or get them to open fun house. Disappointing experience all around. That's just because the staff are. I bet the staff were busy.
Maybe they were there the day that someone peed in the funhouse and they didn't want to open it up because there was pee in there. So, yeah. They're like, sorry, someone peed in here. Well, open it up. Kidding. Batting cages suck. Throw pitches all over the place. Was almost hit several times. Employees are quite rude and unhelpful. Will never go back. So, the batting cages aren't bad. And I don't know why they would think the pitches are all over the place unless they're just not good at hitting a baseball. Which that could be the case. But I feel sad for them if they can't do that. There's a slow pitch cage. Maybe they should try that. All right. BB, have one last one. This is very over.
Very overpriced was lied to over the phone about a outside event being open, but when I got there, it wasn't very
dissatisfied. So it sounds like they were hoping to get some kind of, I guess, concert, musical event, something, but it wasn't there, and they got really sad. So.
Well, I guess that was just either you are just bad with timing, or
I mean, maybe someone did lie to them, but here's the thing: like, if someone lied to you and told you wrong, make the best of it while you're there and just have fun. I mean, it stinks that they didn't get to do whatever event they were hoping to do, but I don't know. It's like they have golf, they have mini golf, they have go-karts, all kinds of stuff.
and also
they're my favorite game.
You shouldn't be giving Frankie's
Fun part.
Pun Park. Oh my gosh, it's Frankie's Fun Park. Like my jokes.
It would be funny if they put PH.
You shouldn't be giving Frankie's Fun Park bad reviews if someone told you that. You should just tell them, like, hey, quit lying.
Yep. All right, you got one last one there. The new setup.
The new setup for Johnny Rockets was ridiculous. There were 3 people at the counter and 4 people in the dining area, but no service. 54 cents for water, and the game prices were too high. If you're paying 54 cents for water, it's better than just getting a $1 water bottle. I think these people
54 cents is a weird price, though. Most things are like 25, 50, 75, or around $1. They charge 54 cents. So, I know, right? So, 95, 100. So,
95 sold 54 cents.
So here's the thing. These are some weird reviews in Frankie's Fun Park, but genuinely, we like it. Even though we have to do go-karts in the freezing cold, we won't do that again, I promise. And enjoy the batting cages, enjoy the mini golf, enjoy the fun house, so as long as no one pees there. Laser tag, Johnny Rockets, if you want to have that kind of burger, it's fine. Or if you want to get a pizza from the food place, totally do that. But there's a ton of arcades. Have fun. Be with the Mario Kart like that. Frankie's Fun Park, give them a try. Right off of Woodruff Road and Miller Road, right there in the intersection near 385, right behind the IHOP, behind Big Air, where we reviewed earlier with the kids. So check out Frankie's Fun Park. This has been 1-star reviews. Listen to us, subscribe to us on on anything you were listening to our voices on, whether it be Stitcher, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple, Google Play, and anything else.
They also have at Frankie's Fun Park, they also have a golfing area, which is very fun.
Yes. Take the words of a 7-year-old.
They also have a little stand where you can get a size of golf balls.
All free for free?
You gotta use your...
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. Well, you actually use money.
Oh, okay.